Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to finish the story of the Elysian realm, so chapter 3. And we are very close to finishing it. We have finished 47 out of 65 missions. After that I will do all side missions, and yeah, like always I will only do the talking, put in the talking things and missions and where I need to explore, so deep sequence I will cut out since they are not really interesting. But yeah, let us start. We need and talk to Elysia about Kalpas. This is the first time you've reacted this way after seeing me. I truly didn't expect that you could come out of it by yourself. I have been waiting here, ready to save you from Kalpas. You already knew? Having seen that look on your face when you left, of course I had to figure out what happened. May, I care about you far more than you think. Thank you. But in my original plan, wait. Elysia, were you certain you could stop me from dying at the hands of Kalpas? Of course, this kind of thing. Haven't we already done it many times before? I must say, it's really troublesome. You must never provoke him like this in the future. Kalpas is docile most of the time. When provoked, he is straightforward, stubborn and hard to pursue. I understand. Regardless of the process, the result will not change. Aponia, are you trying to prove this to me? Me, I thought you were killed in action. You said so yourself. How did it go? I fought Kalpas. Really? Did you? No wonder Sakura dragged me into the corner as soon as he appeared. I know he has anger issues, but I didn't know he could get angrier than he usually is. But I've been wanting to ask, have you ever thought of what to do if you actually beat him? You're thinking too far ahead. I'm not his match, at least for now. But to answer your question, I did. If that were to happen, the two of us should be putting our fists on his face by now. But that's if you mistake. How was the fight? His power is terrifying. The only reason you see me standing is because someone meditated. Stopping him? Who could do that? Elysia? No, it was Aponia. She finally appeared. But it didn't improve the situation. I couldn't validate that prophecy nor learn more about her. You don't trust her clairvoyance even though Elysia said you could? I don't have a choice. One more thing, Raven, leaving the realm should have made you feel funny. Yes, returning to the hall produced a sensation of weightlessness and seconds of unconsciousness. Yes, but every time Aponia sent me out of the deep end, I didn't feel it. It was like getting back from the deep zone in the blink of an eye. Neither Klein's force disconnection nor Parto's craft produced the same effect. You suspect she's special to the realm? Yes, but I haven't figured out what it is. I won't investigate specifically. If she believes everything's written, then I'll be dealing with it one day. I find a way into the deep end as originally planned. Actually, I have done it if it wasn't for Aponia. In short, I have my affairs to mind, so I can't waste more time on them. You're optimistic, then good luck. Again, you can ask for my help, though I might be unwillingly. But I'd love to see the high and mighty Harris cry for help. Well then, have you come from Mobius? What she had started has already ended, completely. You all knew that plan would come to fruition soon, not come to fruition soon. If you are here, the Elysian realm will not go away. Then, do you plan on interfering again? You've heard this before. You should try taking advice. Aponia, please stop trying. It's us who enabled the realm to exist in this form, so I know better than them that we both have limits. But future belongs to the future. So, there are subtle differences between us. True, my talent as a psychic is incomparable with yours. Your control over the realm is unusual. Using more power than when shaping the realm doesn't justify it. It happened after I had fallen into a coma. You took the last step to completing the realm alone. What did you do? So, nothing escapes your eye. However, we did not complete this place together. I am the Elysian realm itself. Okay, she is the Elysian realm. That's news. What has Grisa to say about her painting? Please wait. Yes? Just stand there. I want to paint you. All of a sudden. Why? Every successor who saw me has one. I can't favor anyone. Okay, do I need to do anything? Are you going to be me temporarily? Uh-huh. This is the only way. Please say something. Are you scared? Scared? What makes you think so? Many people don't like my paintings. Cosma said it isn't because of me, they are just scared. Scared of their inner worlds? Huh? I don't mind looking it in the eye again unless it takes too much time. To be able to tame my dark side like Cosma did could be my rewards for visiting the realm. But have you ever painted anything positive? Positive? The cases I know, ranging from vivid paintings to realm creations, all cause negative consequences or straight up appeared as monsters. Are there no opposites? Really? Only Aunt Mobius and Little Alicia are like that. Aunt Mobius? She created the monsters within her long ago. I didn't have to do anything. That makes sense. Alicia, do I need to address her the way you do? That's alright. What I can paint for her is a blank. Why? You mean there's absolutely no darkness in her heart? I don't know. Maybe it's because she never hides herself from the naked eye. Maybe it's because I can go into her world. That be all, May. Already? I'm not feeling it. You're just like me. Time is pressing, so I won't show you everything. It's scary how she impersonates someone so quickly. May, does it feel different to meet me here? Won't you say anything? I'm being as friendly as I can to someone who threatened to kill me someday. That will happen inevitably. Pay it no mind. Inevitably. You love this word. Must you continue questioning this? But it is what makes you you. You may leave, but you must have discovered it by now, that you cannot escape your fate, even in reality. If the Elysian realm is constructed by minds, then when a living being enters it, a psychic mantis can extend their influence to their brain. I wasn't aware of it because you didn't want to do it. No, a psychic is less horrible than you make them out to be, May. No matter how astounding an ability is, it will perish together with its master. No amount of memories stored here can alter this fact. But there was an accident with discipline. Can you be more specific? At first, you believed discipline was a binding, essentially a powerful mind hacking. You're downplaying it. Most people who mention it to me dreaded it. Perhaps they dreaded it more than me. I used it as a suggestive power to restrain behaviors and defend morality. But the sense of discipline, which I unintentionally wielded, was not discovered until Dr. May studied it. Discipline, while conveying the will of the giver, also detects and realizes the desire of the receiver. Realize in what sense? I would tell you if I knew, if... Ridiculous, is it not? They may think of me as the strongest psychic mantis, yet I cannot fathom my own power. All in all, if you still doubt my prophecy, it would be wise to leave the realm on the 10th day. But I know you will not. Yeah, May won't leave, but I don't think the prophecy will come true in the way it gets said. Oh, about painting again. More about Chris's painting. Hello. Elysian, it's been a while. Did you paint anything? Nothing. That explains. You still look like me. Is my heart a blank as well? No, it's me. I don't know where to begin. Unlike others, I've never painted the heart of a herrscher. Do you need more time? A realm visitor like you is unheard of. You deserve a pigment that's also unheard of, and better yet associated with you. But I can't find it. Unheard of and associated with me? It won't be easy, but I keep an eye out for it for you. You promise? I promise. I see. You're saying forget it. You don't trust me? No, but they like telling me the same thing. Cosma and Mobius, they all did. After they had said the word, things generally didn't happen. So, but are you looking forward to seeing your painting? I already figured out the subjects. They may not be what you want to see through. It's okay, you can paint whatever you like. I became who I am today because I did many things unwillingly. Are you happy with the current state? Of course not. Maybe you figured this out earlier than I did, but since you ask, I endured this state to not endure in the future. I see. I think you get along well with Mama and Aponia. Excuse me, who are you? That's a unique way of saying hello to your acquaintance. For you, collectively, this is a nice legacy. You sure are privileged. But how come you always show up when I'm about to leave? Do you enjoy my performance that much? This place reeks of motor. Because it occurred to me that on our first meeting, you specifically asked me if I received a discipline. I assume you know more about it. According to a credible source, aside from binding, it also obeys the desire of the receiver. Oh, someone told you about this, Farah? I thought so. It's much inferior in power, but enough for all subjects' consciousness to cause uncontrollable change. Are you looking for a way to fight the discipline? I don't think you... Wait. You're looking for a way to fight her. Judging by the look in your eyes, that power's not merely suggestion. Let me ask you something. What's your wish? Huh? Can't answer right away? That's normal. A person's wish can't be summed up in a few words. In fact, most people don't even know what they want. Or should I say, more often than not, people voluntarily give up what they really want for the greater benefit. Life isn't perfect, not every wish can come true. When a power forces you to slump up to your desires, its chain reaction will be unthinkable. Sounds like there were examples, or you won't be dwelling into it this much. Trust me, you're better off not knowing. Dread just makes you vulnerable. But you better keep this in mind. The influence the spirit has on the body is far beyond your imagination. Sakura, you said one of your weapons cannot be unsheathed without good reason. It's part of the discipline. Yes. But what exactly does that represent? Discipline can't exist as a concrete object, can it? That's why it's only part of it. Miss Phaeton, the two swords you see have different purposes. One points at Honkai, while the other points at humanity. It's a necessity for me. It has reminded me of my position in many situations. Is the one you can't unshed without good reason the one pointed at humanity? Yes, I was in the cocoon, so I'm bound to have done things that cannot be justified by compulsion or consequences. However, I cannot describe them to you due to this discipline. They've been sealed away. Every time I unshed the sword, the memory of them resurfaces a little. The intent is quite obvious. Yes, if I pointed at human, I face not only a choice, but also double the pressure. Sounds like you don't resist it as much as others do. I don't know what others went through, and I'm not qualified to speak for them. Honestly, I don't find discipline very frightening. Through binding me, it's protected me. What about the other flame chasers? Have they had similar experiences? Very few, but one managed to escape from it on their own. Escape from it? Was it Elysia? No. Sue told me she's never received the discipline. It was Vivi. She had helped the part of her mind that received a discipline forever. She paid hefty price, but it was the only way. No conventional measure can achieve the same. Miss Faden, if you wish to confirm anything else. She did not finish her sentence. Her gaze fell upon May's weapon. You can only ask her about it. Kate, I catch you later, Quiso. I hope you find what you're looking for. Bye. The girl left without saying another word. Huh? The same as before. It's almost superstitious. May, you've been standing there. Why didn't you come over? I really hate saying goodbye to Quiso. She doesn't like saying see you, because she thinks people may not see each other again, so saying it early equals lying. She's special indeed. So that's what kept you? No, Elysian and Cosma both advised me against approaching her. She's prone to being influenced by me. Oh, does that mean you're a bad girl to them? Don't sweat it, even if you do influence her, it's temporary. Quiso can't be changed easily. Even if base material isn't very tough, you can always trust Aponia's protection. Aponia's protection? I get it now. If you knew, you wouldn't be this careful. Strictly speaking, Quiso's inner world and the outside world are separated by a veil. So are the others? I'm not being figurative. Is it a discipline? But I don't sense it on her. Of course you can't. That's actually her own wish. It's hard to explain. You can link it to a form of isolation, like an island in a vacuum. It's self-sufficient and doesn't correlate with the outside world. When did this happen? I can't remember. Come on, that was over 50,000 years ago. Must I remind you, you're a sim. Hey, don't be so heartless. I was trying to be real. Anyway, I really can't remember. It happened God knows how long ago. May, I came to say goodbye. I've been here for so long that Kraysogn is about to show me the door himself. He said a mission demands me. You can imagine his tone. Alright, bye. That's it? Bon voyage? Don't tell me you're talking this as part of the prophecy. Today's the 10th day. How are things at your end? I learned a thing or two, but I haven't found the decisive evidence that can overturn the prophecy yet. And even if the fate she spoke of is a lie, with discipline in her status as a psychic, she can turn her prophecy into reality. So I decided to confront the origin. You found a way to enter the deep end? Yes, and I'm about to try it. Want me to go with you? No, in fact, I want you to stay in reality, so you can see what I see in safety. In the worst case scenario, this battle will destroy my spirit. If I believe her prophecy, at least one thing's in our favor. Aponia can foresee the outcome, but not the process. I might not come back in one piece, but I've got a chance at getting the information I want before that. I need someone to preserve the information and pass it on to your companions, or get you out before it's too late. I know this is difficult, so it's your call. I understand. By the way, you're not asking Klein for help? She knows the well much better than I do. I have another favor to ask her. I promised Quisa to find her a pigment that's associated with me and unheard of. This is the only answer I've come up with so far. A test tube filled with red liquid was lying in Ray's hand. Hey, Hetsu help me. Since I'm the first Herrscher to enter the realm, I hope this represents that fact. You went to such lengths to not disappoint that kid. Maybe there's a better answer, but just in case. I should get going. See you. I hope I can keep my word. You should have said more. If it isn't May, where are you heading? Wait, at a time like that, I want to talk to you. Ooh, that's relatively normal. Wilby, I came to see you. Normal? I can't really take that as a compliment. But I'm flattered. Alright, should I teach you how to reface it for the maximum wow factor? You're the destination of my journey, Wilby. Doesn't it sound all the better? I want to confirm several matters with you. Of all people, why me? If one can shape their minds, the minds of others at will, then the one free from the influence of discipline is most likely the provided object of both. Well, I'm honored. But don't you realize you're reopening my old wounds? I'm paid a hefty price for it. Killing one of myself isn't as easy as people think. I'm sorry. You don't have to. Your politeness is making me feel awkward. It's tough being a flame chaser. In another life, I've sent you packing already. So what are you trying to prove? Sense of memory. I finally gained insight into the nature of the realm. A space constructed from perception, which flame chasers appear to have divided up for themselves. That's where they keep their personal memories, inaccessible without permission. Mobius' operation room, Quisa's studio, and Aponia's deep end, all alike. Wow, spot on, but it's not really a secret. Also, the thing about getting permission is a bit too much, no? Elysian once got me into Mobius and Quisa's areas, but it didn't work so well with Aponia. I haven't gotten into it, but here in the Elysian realm, Aponia is quite special. Well, I don't want to say something wrong. Then what? But after it was clear the deep end was a memory of Aponia's, became curious about something. If the deep end was an important memory for each flame chaser, would their perceptions intersect or stay independent? Did you find the answer you were looking for? A while ago, yes, but I haven't had a chance to put it to use. Kevin once said the morph's dark side comes from the subjective memories contradicting each other when put together. So I was right. Plus, the deep end isn't just one person's memory. Wow, you got information out of him just like that? It's not an easy thing to do. What you said is the key, and the door is you, really. Oh, so that's the real reason you came to me then? Or the most important reason? Correct, as the deep end's architect. Even if it's mostly made from Aponia's memory, you likely had a hand in it. That was the key to getting in. Aponia, in the end, she's just like any other flame chaser. Her goal is to save humanity. That's true, even for Mobius, who plotted against me. But when Aponia did it, things got easier. People change, it's true. Just look at Kevin. So what? Same with Aponia. When we met, she's after two things. One personal and another contrary to what she believes in. She calls it fate, but I'm not so convinced. That is someone else's purpose. Aponia was with someone during this 10th day prophecy. You don't mean me, do you? No, not you. The only reason I've come to the Elysian realm is to reach its deepest point and find the key to the morphs. Aponia appeared in the middle of my journey, and everything she did was to stop me from going deeper. I have reason to believe there are things in the deep end that will drastically change my journey. And Aponia's prophecy was really just to draw attention to her so that the secret I was looking for will never be revealed. And so I've come to you, someone who knows the deep end and is free from Aponia's power. You had said it's impossible to go to the deep end alone. I didn't understand at the time. The magician wouldn't have anything to do with the deep end, so neither would you. Strange, you really figured this out on your own? I expect nothing less from the Herrscher of Thunder. Has anyone ever said you make a great Herrscher of Reason? Correct. If anything, this base is made up of the intersecting memories of flame chasers. Then the deep end is where Aponia and I intersect. But you've been Finch. You don't think something like a century is outside my consciousness, right? I can help you get there, but after that, you're on your own. That work, thanks. Hey, don't thank me just yet. I want to help you, but this time things are different. This will essentially bridge our perceptions. In other words, you have to pass through my consciousness. I have to unveil myself completely. Would you ever do something like that just to help others? I'm not Elysian. How about a trade, Herrscher of Thunder? All of me for all of you. As you go through my perception, you will have complete access to my heart, even its deepest secrets. I want you to be equally vulnerable, so I may do the same. Alright, I promise. Just like that? No need to reconsider? I've got nothing to hide. Besides, secrets are secrets. Secrets for secrets is a fair trade. Oh, I should add, I can get you there, but I can't really get you out. You get the idea. Understood. One last thing. Maybe it's best left unsaid, but I don't want anyone thinking they've tricked me when they haven't. Every time I hit a rough patch in my search, you show up offering just the help I need. So, was your goal to reveal me in my entirety then? Don't overthink things. An opportunity to come clean is right in front of you. See for yourself. Also, there's someone else you're more worried about, isn't there? Alright, let's head out. Welcome to the Wilby show. I'm not interested. The one you're looking for is the scholar. Oh, is that right? You both look the same to me. But that's like mistaking sugar for salt. It's ridiculous. But this is the only me, Tails, the white and authentic Wilby. Visitor, save us. What was that light just now? That was not you in your entirety. You lied. Forget it. Now's not the time for this. If that's what she was talking about, then we should be nearing the end. Let's see what Aponia has for us, since her signet was right now the only one I could select. But she has some plan for us. This airy path, you should have stayed away from it, May. Aponia, it was you. You won't be pushing me around this time. So the day I foresaw has finally come. Then, for the last time, please forgive my actions. I cannot but deliver true discipline. And Aponia again. She probably will take one ability from us after another, from the looks of it. First she took the elf system, but we can't use this one anymore. Let's see what we lose next. Weapon skill maybe? Or ultimate? May, even as the material dies, you cannot realize your missteps. But if your friends leave you as well, will this delusion fade away? One support character less. Oh, she really takes us the things away. And Aponia wants to take something away from us again. Boss fight. I have no problem with a boss fight. Close. Off. Is done. And up again. You. And defeated. Easy. Miss Waden, please turn back. You do not deserve to drown in your fate. I was once like you, refusing to believe I was a puppet, but all that I have seen and gained have gone. As lonely as you are now. First, no, but I've obtained 3 signals. Oh, he lost the second spot character. Okay. Oh, no more support characters. And the next Aponia signet. He really wants to use to bring us to stop. But no, we will continue. It's nice that she takes away some of my things. Less things I need to concentrate on. Just means I won't need to remember to use the support characters. That is enough then, wait May, this is where you stop. You have not crossed the line. Before I show you the way, you may back down. Abandon all hope, Yavu, enter here. Know your sin. Like the chessboard skills cannot be used. Okay, so no Kevin thing anymore. Well, doesn't matter. Confront Aponia. Oh. Aponia, I can rest easy now that you're here. Now I know the day I die and my journey to the deep end are connected. In fact, they one and the same. You still don't understand my pain. It is restraint that keeps us safe. People stay alive by limiting what they know. First, for the unknown has brought this era to an end. I just don't want you to get mixed up in it. No need to talk in riddles, Aponia. It isn't complicated. In reality, you can't see my destiny at all, can you? The real prophecy is that if anyone makes their way to the deep end, you must strike them down. But it's not impossible to escape, like you said it was. Even if you're special, don't believe in fate, and I don't believe you're invincible either. Ouch. Well put. Who exalt thyself as the eagle and set thee nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down. Why put yourself in such danger? I've been here too long. It was necessary. So you courageous and determined, fighting against everything you disapprove of. So spirited, as great as all humanity and all its deeds. So boring. My apologies, May. You still disappoint me. Only I see fate, and only I can fight against it. The others, they think they rebel against fate, but they simply playing a role. I thought you had truly brought change to the Elysian realm, but I was wrong, and so I ended our little test run. But before I send you down the right path, I have to point out some of your mistakes. I can see fate. There are parts I hide from you, but what I've said is true. It's a pity I can't show you, but your fate is cut short right here. That much is certain. Perhaps our destinies were cut short after crossing paths. I see nothing after this, only silence. I can see why, and it makes me curious. My curiosity drove me and I found an answer. Are you going to kill me? Not really, more like erasing you, or rather erasing the Elysian realm. Only I can do that later, but I haven't had a reason to yet. Fate has driven you thus far, there is no other choice. I think you're forgetting something. What would happen if I erased you? Just another mistake that I hadn't gotten to yet. As you know, I tried to change my destiny and fate. It's inevitable. I then tried disciplining humanity to change the path they were on, or for not. Human behavior is immutable. I finally tried isolating people so they could be complaints about extinction, but humanity cannot stand loneliness. And so I gave up all hope, just like you, unable to change a thing. But you have traveled between life and death, and still don't comprehend. When that moment finally comes, humanity will become enlightened. You found a new direction? Correct. Before the shroud overlap, I thought there was still one direction left, one I had thought impossible. If I somehow became the world, become fate itself, then maybe I could change things. Even if it's already been decided, I still pray for you. This is your last chance. Please turn back. Oh no, you won't turn back. Please rid them of this pointless curiosity. Seeking knowledge is arrogance. That is it. Miss Raiden, if you book no refusal, I should put an end to this every path once and for all. No, we won't turn back. Even your shroud stubbornness paves the way to nowhere. Miss Raiden, this is why I rather not be able to see. Since binding cannot correct your mind. I have no choice but to inflict pain on you. Aponia is no more. I have given fate its will, and received its majestic name. Ash of Thunder, awaken and be saved. Saved. Yeah, no. This is Krisus' gift. You're using it? Pathetic. Why must the Herrscher disgrace herself so by swimming against the tide? All such are immutable. Krisus held some of Aponia's temporarily affected. We will still defeat her. It's not enough. Fukisu's help was unexpected. So, did you miss me? Raven? Sorry, I'm finally convinced. Line. Now you owe me another favor, Harris. All of that stuff back there, it never happened. I said it before, I won't hurt you. And your anger, that was just for show? You really think I treat you like that? But it's not just a vision, it's the actual future. Ready your weapon and come at me. We will replay what you just saw, and I won't stop you from experiencing it again. So I've still fallen into your trap. Without even trying, you removed any chance of surprise. You win, Aponia. It was just exhausting as any real fight, even if it was an illusion. If I give it another shot. Don't say that, May. It's not about winning or losing. I didn't expect such a setup either. What are you talking about? The painting in the sky was by Kriso. In that way, a part of you was put into this fight. Did you plan that too? I didn't plan it. I just made a good promise. I didn't understand either until I saw it. It's just a series of coincidences. Skip one and the whole thing falls apart. I don't have that much foresight. Is that so? Good then. Defeat, even kill me if you must, but if you plan on taking advantage of that girl, even if it's against what her or I want, I will make sure there's one less harsher for the future generations. You see, when you start telling the truth, it becomes easier to stop you. You. It's a joke, take it easy. We were never enemies, you know. I know you have your doubts, but I'm different from others. You still think my prophecy was just a test. The end is near, May. Why do you want to be a part of it? I keep having doubts about your prophecy with every move I make. And at the same time, I've confirmed something else. What Elysian told me about your past. Even if you can see the end, the path can still be changed. You think the ending doesn't matter? I believe it can be changed. And even if it can't, how I get there is up to me. Me and my friend, we've been stuck playing mind games for some time, secretly manipulated by others. To be set up by others is no different from being set up by fate. We may not be able to change the final outcome, but there's still so much I can do. And that will give the outcome a different meaning. You know, there was once someone that said the exact same words to me. She ran with equal righteousness to her predetermined end. I have never been able to see her fate. So I assumed things had changed, that she somehow did what I never could. But as you know, the ending was the same, and that once great civilization is gone without a trace. So you choose to continue looking for an answer here in the Elysian realm? No. I choose to use my blessing to remember her entirely. I made a record of every point our lives intervened, going over it for ages. I saw how she survived, fought, struggled, suffered, the makeup she wore for her final banquet. I found things I had overlooked in her life. Like what? Just as we are now, the day she stood against me, telling me her fate would dissolve in 10 days. In 14 days, Ethan's new clothes for her would be made, and her eyes still had the truest of happiness and hope for that moment. 16 days later, Kevin's birthday would come, and she would sing a tune gently as she gave him a final gift. And then she said those words. You understand, May. Both of you made the final choice in the end. Even if I can't change the future, how I get there is up to me. Isn't that something? But when hopelessness befalls you, are you really able to admit it? I don't know, but it's best you continue. It's better you meet someone like yourself than wax philosophical with me. Like myself. She also had 10 days, huh? that one in constantly guiding me through this trial. Yes, just how she said it. You really don't disappoint, May. Your quest, the meaning of the Elysian realm, the secrets of the deep end. You are ready to see the 13th treasure. The 13th treasure. Ready to see. Was this all a test? I have my reasons, but they're mine alone. I've been waiting for someone like you. Now I've got what I'd want. Go, she's waiting for you. She turned but stood in place a moment. Can I ask something, Aponia? Yes. When we fought just now, did you really mean what you said back there? That vitriol? If I answer, you may lose your faith in the flame chasers. Consider this a thanks on Quise's behalf. It's true, I have always been pessimistic about humanity. There are those that deserve to be erased from existence. But you've done nothing evil out of your own will. I'm not like you, May. In her leaving, I saw the meaning of it all, but as I've proven, humanity can never change. I've always focused on the outcome. This isn't in conflict with how I've cared for everyone. To embrace with a heart in denial is still to embrace. I'm no exception. I just don't hide it. To me, a hero is one that is noble but sacrifices himself for the sake of the wicked. Making a stand even when those you protect despise you and you despise them. You don't seem happy about it. I'm no hero. Sometimes I believe that anyone can be worth saving. Alright then, get a move on. Remember what I said about possibilities? The only thing I say worth pressing on is about to be free again. And so the Elysian realm is also about to meet its ultimate fate. Let us part ways for now. Okay. So Elysian is the 13th treasure of the previous era. Which means she is probably not alive anymore. We have completed Flame Chasers Trials Chapter 3. You can still explore the Elysian realm and investigate the events that happened before the final battle against Aponia. Okay. So that means we have finished the main story chapters and can now start theoretically with chapter 29, but that is not the goal for now. Goal for now is to do all the side missions that exist, like Eden's for example for chapter 3, but we will of course go after the chapters. So we will start with chapter 1. I need to see how long it takes. Either I do them all in one part, chapter 1, or I put them in 2 parts, and chapter 2 and 3 I will put together, I would say. So since chapter 3, to do chapter 3 in an extra video would be a bit useless, since it's only one. But yeah, with that, we finished the Elysian Realm story for now. Yeah, like I said, I will do this one, and then I will do Embrace Vessels, or the Vessels. Since from what I recorded already, they are pretty long, which means I will put them into separate videos, since in one video that video would probably go 3 to 4 hours, and that would be a bit long. But yeah, with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I would be happy about a like, a sub and a comment, and I hope I see you in the next video. Goodbye.